Hey everyone. I apologize. This is Max. I am going through withdrawal. I have an addiction of caffeine and bad habits uh to compensate for my lack of energy in my work. And I just crashed all to hell after work today. I only lasted till today. Monday I stayed up. I went to bed at a decent time. Tuesday, by Wednesday, it all went to hell. I couldn't in my I blame my cat, Sleepy Time Kitty. She's comes visits, purrs, and then I fall asleep. So it's all the cat's fault. So this is not a regular MME. I just had RJ pop in. I this is how I always do my YouTube. If I have something to say, like I'd probably talk about to RJ about things offline. I'd just rather talk about it on a stream. So yes, it's going to be the same topic as earlier, but I have a lot to say, and I think RJ does because I told him to get on the stream. I actually told Hans to get on here and Zeno too. But I haven't heard from them yet.
Oh God, why? Why are you
But
freaking everyone
but no,
out?
but I don't think they're going to show up though because I haven't heard from them. But this is why, and if you feel uncomfortable, you could leave at any time as well. But I think we could get along. I'll keep them in check,
No, it's
RJ.
fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm messing
So
around.
RJ, I was very shocked with this comment. And I think I am going to do another reaction because Geeks and Gamers. And then I was watching Saggy Melons and go support Saggy. I don't know if she was.
You realize I was joking though, right? You realize I was joking. I'm not actually even dislike on your video. I
Oh,
said that
well,
as a
you didn't
joke.
leave a like because when I checked, there was 2 down votes and no like. Oh!
I did it, but it was a joke. I'm doing it as a joke, not really being serious.
Oh, you did. Okay. All right. Well, I was getting extremely frustrated. I don't mean to stream at the same time as Saggy either, but I was extremely
Saggy stream's
frustrated.
over.
Oh, okay, good. We'll send her. I don't know if she wants to come on after. I'll send her the link just in case. I was getting very frustrated. Listen,
Maybe send Matt. I want Matt Jarbo's thoughts on this. Matt Jarbo, what does Matt Jarbo think about this?
I might go on Matt Jarbo because I'm up. I might show up on. I just effed up today. Support the madman being. What the hell was Matt putting on Twitter? What the hell? Woo! Some spiciness.
What?
I don't know. Let me go check that out. Let me see if you could pop in. I can't believe people are still talking about I'm done with it. It's like it's not a big deal to me. And then I was getting upset because our girl Saggy used us as an example that we're just doing drama content. I don't, people may say I'm completely full of shit. I don't necessarily consider myself just drama. I consider myself extremely critical, and I consider drama channels being more disingenuous and just bringing up stuff to bring it up and acting like they're upset about stuff. I genuinely feel my takes are 100% real, and on my opinion, it's of course it's subjective, is these drama channels like Geeks and Gamers make up controversies is mine. I think I only really go hard when there's actually something there, but that's my opinion. So but people are really upset. I really think YouTube is a great platform. I really do, and I don't think like she a lot. And this is she shares an opinion with a lot of people. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Like it's YouTube's problem that they promote this stuff. Listen, the only thing you could this isn't Facebook. There are problems with social media. Facebook profits a lot from misinformation stuff with that whistleblower. But there is some, and I'm not attacking the viewers, but there is something to say about the U and YouTube and not the tube. As much as people like to say they don't like certain things, what do they actually engage in and watch, and what elicits in a response? Part of it is on there's nothing that YouTube is doing to suppress good content creators. It's not resonating with the viewer for whatever reason. Or let's be real, There's a lot of genres on YouTube that are oversaturated. If you find a new niche and no one else is doing that type of content, you could very likely succeed. The problem is the commentary community is oversaturated. The video game is oversaturated. Movie talk is oversaturated with not enough topics. There's only so many big players that get the majority of the support, and they don't move much. I also wanted to give an update on Campia, that he has done this type of thing before. He likes to play like he's not into the scoop game, but when he needs a bone to get a little jump in his movement on his channel, he's done this type of tactic before with the Batman thing. When he left Collider, my speculation is that he got that Ben Affleck scoop, and instead of right around the time when he jumped and like, I'm going to do my solo show, he waited to do that reveal until he was on his solo channel. I think that info was sent to Collider, and he took it and ran with it to get a big boost. I mean, there's our definite benefits from doing this type of behavior, and I'll show you because I am still a subscriber to his channel. But I want to get to the chat, and I'm going to show you the proof that people are flipping out about this and constantly complaining about your bosses. I'm not attacking the viewers, but it's very silly to me to constantly attack the hand that feeds you. YouTube still pays content creators, and advertisers still pay content creators. If there's something to criticize about big companies and advertisers, I will. But this is the only way you're making money. It's the only way you're making money. They do provide the tools. It's just people don't use the tools, or the people that do use the tools use it to troll people. There's a big trolling aspect of the internet that's just around. It's not that big of a deal because they are still going to have the dislike button. It's just that it can't be a big game where, you know how many YouTubers...
Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. I'm sorry. I think it's a huge mistake to remove the dislike count.
Why?
It's important.
It still pushes it's still, if the video is good, it's still going to push that content up in the algorithm because it gets likes. The dislikes still count. It's not going to be pushed up. It's just not going to.
Okay. But here's the thing, Max. Here's the thing. YouTube said they did this in the interest of mental health awareness and supporting the creators in their mental health. The creators are still going to see the dislike count. It's not going to be publicized, so it's not doing anything anyway.
Well, it doesn't. It helps with them being mocked by other.
No, it doesn't.
Listen, let's be real, RJ.
I agree with Rel. I think it's going into a step where it's censorship, and they're doing this to protect large corporations and industries.
Still can rate. It's not censorship unless they remove it.
It is 100% censorship. It's 100% censorship. I'm sorry. I think it's a boneheaded move in the interest of protecting corporations and people on the platform who probably need to get ratio with the dislike buttons so people can understand their discontent with stuff.
Well, that's if it was okay. That's if Matt Jarbo's here. All right, hold on.
Listen, I'm sure it's a very controversial take. I'm not, but
hi.
Hey, Matt.
Hello.
I am completely. This is great because I don't want to bring up your past again, Matt. But I'm very interested in your opinion on removing the dislike viewer count. You could still dislike; it still does the thing, but it doesn't create a game.
I'll tell you what. They're not going far enough.
Okay.
They need to. It's not that they just need to not make it public. They need to take it out back and bludgeon it with a hammer.
Well, you know what, Matt? I wish they would have done that instead because this is just a half-assed way of doing it.
I agree. This is to be fair. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. All right, like they really are. Like I'll put it to you guys like this. So I'll use me as a prime example because I've talked about this before multiple times. Back in 2018, when I had my controversy, my channel got slammed.
Mm-hmm.
Slammed. We're talking videos were getting upwards of 7,000 dislikes. People who didn't know me were coming in. They were still massively disliking everything. Even I took down every single video on that channel. There's nothing up there right now. Everything is unlisted. Just yesterday, I got a comment from somebody on an unlisted video that said, just came here to leave a dislike and tell you to go fuck yourself. Yesterday, Max. 3 years, over 3 years now. Yesterday, somebody still brings this shit up. What's the point? Outside of they just want to be absolute dicks. That's all it boils down to. People just want to troll you. And that's fine. I understand that there is criticism, over my actions. Fine. 3 years. At some point, you have got to just move on with your life. It cannot be a consistent thing. The biggest problem with the way that the dislike button is situated is not necessarily the button itself, because it is very minimal in its impact to the channel. The rough estimate is that for the level of engagement, let's say a like generates for your channel, in regards to, like, I don't know, maybe the algorithm or whatever metric you want to apply it to, a dislike is about 1/4 of that. So 4 dislikes equals 1 like in regards to metrics. So when people say by disliking a video, you're still engaging with it, which is still helping the video out. It's marginally true, but it's only at a scale of 25%. So who knows if that's anything that's even remotely going to be useful to the creator. And the thing is, people who come by and they leave a dislike and they leave, that provides no feedback to the creator. That provides no information about what is good and what is bad. It means absolutely nothing. So it's left with this unanswered question about, well, wait, okay, hold on here. What did I do wrong?
Maybe it'll get people to comment more.
It does. Well, the thing is, it will actually, because people can't see it. But at the same time, again, going back to what happened with me, there was a Discord channel that had over 3,000 people in it. That, yes, I was using a dummy account and I was in there monitoring, and they were at the time orchestrating massive flag and dislike campaigns against my videos. And we're talking 3,000 people. So I would go and I'd post a new video because I kept up business as usual, which might have been my problem. I don't know. But I posted a video and I would go and I'd look in their Discord server and I would see that video get posted and they go, you know what to do. And then not only that, but in this Discord group, they were trying to
yes, I crashed after work today on late again, finally. I don't know if it's going to stay this way, but yes, H-Port. Sorry, I didn't interrupt.
No, I'm just saying, it's like, this is what goes on. It can be used against you. I call it the death by 1,000 cuts. And the reason why I call it this is because it's all about what it really does to the channel. Again, taking away the like-dislike ratio, what is the one thing? What is the one thing that YouTube and YouTubers rely on the most? You guys know what that is?
Engagement.
Not engagement. Average view duration.
Yes.
How long does a person watch the channel?
Oh, yeah.
Session?
Yeah, so those downvote campaigns can crush your channel overnight.
They did. They did that to mine. At the time, in 2018, before everything happened.
That'll stop you from being recommended. If someone goes, clicks off a
lot. I'll give you a prime example. I had an average view duration of 4 minutes and 55 seconds, which is actually very good for YouTube, especially the kind of commentary I was doing at the time. After a few months, it slashed it down to 1 minute and 13 seconds. So what happens when that kind of rampant negative view duration happens is people come on in by the thousands. They hit dislike and they leave. We're talking, I had a mass exodus looking at my analytics of about 90% in the first 17 seconds of a video. This was not just one video. This was every single video, even videos that were older before everything else went down. That is how far back they started to go. And they took the channel average view duration and they slashed it down to 1 minute and 13 seconds, which at that point crippled my channel. And it has never, ever, ever come back. Ever. Because the only people that really see it now are the people who engage with the channel, even via the dislike, which means that they're the ones that are going to see it when it pops up. And they're the ones that are then going to come and comment and be crappy because no one else is seeing it. So instead of just removing its public view count, which is a step in the right direction, they should just completely get rid of it. No other social media platform has it. No other social platform needs it. And
get rid of likes as well. Purge $2.
You know what? Yeah, by all means, get rid of that as well. Screw it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. None of that actually matters to the function of the video. It is all there for simply cosmetic looks.
Well, here, I need to interject for a second because I understand personal things like that would have happened to Matt. Personal harassment campaigns do exist on the platform in terms of weaponizing the dislike button. But what would you say, though, in terms of sometimes people use the dislike button to voice their discontent with the video, or
if we lived in a perfect world, what's the majority though?
Leave a comment.
It's not like that anymore. But that's what I'm saying.
What if the creator just I'm speaking hypothetically though. What if a creator starts deleting comments?
It's not like that anymore on this platform. Unfortunately, we have to come to the realization that dislikes and dislikes especially aren't all legitimate anymore.
Well, just for an example, someone brought Nintendo in the chat earlier. Nintendo with their online service, they had 170,000 dislikes because Nintendo fans are voicing their discontent with what they were doing with their online service.
But that's a company.
How else are they going to publicly? How else are they going to publicly
make videos? Attack.
Totally. I don't want another hot stream because I know you guys don't want to go.
But again, this is a thing. You can't compare a corporation, a business to just regular YouTubers. That's a big difference. We're talking about consumer feedback versus people on YouTube who there are people who campaign against YouTubers they just don't like. So they're just going to literally just dislike it for the sake of
absolutely. My concern with is that this feels just like a performative action to ignite, basically to appease corporations on the platform.
It's not. That's the thing. That's the thing. I hate that argument. I absolutely despise that argument because that is such a wasteful, lazy argument to make. It is. Because the thing is they started off this experiment 6 months ago to see how it would impact creators' mental health and dislike bombing campaigns. And that's what they found value in. The guy who took over the department put out that video today. And he even said on Twitter, he's like, at first, I was against all of this stuff. But having seen the internal data, I fully support this act. This is what we're talking about here. Fuck Nintendo. Who cares about Nintendo's dislike ratio? It doesn't matter. That is a corporation and they're going to be fine. But what that really boils down to, especially in all these situations, are just people who are see you next Tuesdays.
Yeah, I want
to ask Matt a question really quick then. Remember Ghostbusters 2016? Do you think that would have went the exact same way had users not been able to publicly vote?
Do you know what prompted that though, RJ? Do you know what really prompted that? It was the fact that when the trailer came out and the trailer had misinformation, right? Okay, I mean, the trailer wasn't a good trailer. It was a bad.
By the way, what about Sonic?
Can I ask a question though?
Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point.
All right.
You had the media come out and say that people who weren't happy with the trailer were all sexist, misogynistic trolls, and then that put a spotlight on that trailer, which then turned it into a dislike bomb campaign. What about the YouTube Rewind? What about the fact that people were out there actively pushing for dislike campaigns on the YouTube Rewind instead of just not watching it, which would actually hurt YouTube, would hurt it even more? They coordinated it. They turned it into a game. They turned it into let's do live streams to watch how fast this thing's going to turn into 15 million dislikes. It was completely used by people who are just trying to attack something that they didn't like. Is that really, can you argue a consumer voicing their discontent with the product? No, because it moves past voicing their discontent. If you don't like it, that's fine. But guess what? Make a channel, pull out your camera, pull out your phone, pull out a microphone, make a video, voice your opinion, and don't just act like an anonymous little coward, because that's what it boils down to.
Well, let me ask you this again, another movie. What about Sonic? Because the Sonic movie got disliked, right?
Sonic got disliked, but you had people being vocal about why it was bad. Yeah. You had people out there offering up their opinions as to why it was bad, offering solutions to the problem, and pushing it that way. The dislike bombing of the trailer meant very little in regards to the overall vocal outcry against how that originally looked.
Let's examine most of the stuff that gets ratioed from big corporations now. Is it because it's actually bad, or is it because of other reasons, political angles?
A lot of it's political. Look at anything from the Biden administration.
Right, most of the stuff is politically angled right now, and the actual quality of the product is not. Let's be real. That's reality. I'm not saying that there's corporations don't want this too, so it doesn't make their product look bad. But the majority of online activity right now, I say the majority is with these campaigns and people that have way too much time on their hands that don't know how to interact in real life and just hate on things. It's become a bigger pandemic than COVID.
Well, but let's where they get their info from, Max. People in the movie space get it from people like Nerdrotic who do create those kind of hatred campaigns, and they create that kind of mindset for over nonsense. So, and I think Geek Getaway wanting to come on to refute me. You can't refute my lived experience, motherfucker. All right,
that's why I didn't want you on.
Hold on. You cannot refute what I have gone through, and no matter whatever kind of justification you may want to bring to the table, I guarantee you I've already had that argument, and I've already won that argument because I was actually going to YouTube directly, talking to engineers and other executives directly about this problem 3 fucking years ago. Because I saw it as what it was, as a channel nuking problem. It's not.
That's interesting. That would be interesting. You can't rate the video unless you watch the whole video.
The thing is, though, they tried that. They argued that point 2 years ago, Max.
Oh, okay.
Right.
They put out a video 2 years ago asking for alternatives to this problem.
So here's my thing, right? Because I just streamed about this earlier, right? So Jarbo has valid points. My argument in the whole thing was like, number one, I've been also affected by people who just don't even watch my videos just to come to it to downvote it, right? I personally think that this move, I think personally for me, I don't think it's going to change anything. But I do agree with Matt that if their issue is that dislike button, and they also made the point in that video that other platforms don't have a dislike button, then get rid of it then. Why hide it? Why even keep it if that's the case, right?
The metrics, here's the thing though with that, Sagi, and this is where we get into a bit of a problem. Because on a creator-based perspective, it doesn't really unless there's some kind of feedback associated with it to the creator, it doesn't mean anything. It's just performative, or it's cosmetic. But to the actual to the platform, for how they do view the engagement, that does have some play. Ultimately, it's very little considering that they put the emphasis on the average view duration. But the thing is what you're talking about here is something that is visible versus not visible. So if you were to sit there and tell somebody that they can't do something, they're going to be mad about it, right? They're going to want to make sure that their voice are, you're taking away my toys. But if you actually take away the toy, and it takes away their visual incentive, it takes away their reward from their action, it actually disincentivizes them over time. And that is what the last 6 months has proved.
You could still see if a video is reliable by how many likes it has. If there's a lot of views and not a lot of likes, then that's not a reliable video.
My thing is, and by the way, Proteus or whatever, Protoss, it's not 3-on-1, because I actually am kind of somewhat agreement with RJ that I don't think we should get rid of it, because I don't think this is really going to change anything. Personally, that's how I feel. But I think the issue I have more is that they are making it sound like this is for our benefit.
Yeah, I agree with
and that's what I mean. I think there are other issues that are a little bit more important and more of a priority for them to fix than just the dislike button. Like RJ's situation is a very rare case of like, why isn't YouTube focusing on that? He just got to the point where he can get monetized, and YouTube is literally telling him that they can't tell him the reasons why he was denied.
I asked them, can you refer to someone who can tell me what's going on? They said
no. Comment. You could comment dislike.
But this is what I'm saying. This is my issue.
In the comment section.
But this is my big issue with this whole dislike button thing. Is like there are more important issues on YouTube that they need to be focusing on to fix and correct and make better to help small content creators and all content creators, but they're doing this move and it's like, why? I don't feel like maybe in time this will be a good move. Sure, maybe
people exploit the tools and prey on emotions or disingenuous.
Exactly.
This is the whole hate the game, not the player type situation. I criticize the players for using shady tactics in preying on people's emotions, being disingenuous. I don't give them a pass for that. That's where I kind of.
But that's what I'm saying is that, that's my biggest concern with this is like they need to start doing more for content creators than just removing the numbers on a dislike button. To me, that's kind of like the low on the totem pole of the many problems that this platform already has.
I think the problem is within people of what they actually like and what they say they are for. Because because people will say they're for positivity and stuff, but you do a really positive video, you don't get a lot of comments, you don't get a lot of likes. And I'm not attacking viewers. It's just it's the human condition. We're all like this. We don't really like to say anything unless we like to argue. Right. We like to debate.
Right. But this is the thing too. Like going back to like Matt's experience is like Matt of all people know firsthand how unhinged and crazy and obsessive people are about content creators that they don't like. Matt, till this day, still has a bombardment of people. It's slowed down, sure, but he still gets them. So I don't see people thinking that the number being removed is going to still stop them from clicking that button just out of spite. Because here's the thing. We can still see that number. That changes nothing for us. We still see it. The public doesn't, but we can still see it. So again, I don't feel like this is going to drastically change how crazy people who have nothing better to do than to make multiple accounts.
They'll find new ways, right?
They'll find new ways to mess with Matt.
But the channels that grift off a percentage going down every day, they make a video every day, and they are a huge part of the problem. There's a direct link to these downvote campaigns with these channels. It'll slow them down a little bit. So.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like I said, we could take Jarbo because again, he was talking about his experience. We could take him as an example of how YouTube has kind of failed him, and that taking away that dislike button is not going to help Jarbo because people are so obsessed with him and hate him so much that they will still go out of their way to hit that button. It doesn't matter if the number of how many people.
If you remove the instant gratification, it'll slow it down a little bit. It will.
I don't think it will. I don't think it will.
It does actually. It does slow it down, but it is going to take time to get there. That's the whole issue, And I'll put it to you like this: I've spoken with like the former head of the YouTube creator program, a guy named Tom Long. He recently stepped down, but I got him on a private DM one night and I explained to him the situation with the channel and the average view duration and all that stuff. And this is a guy who runs the community side of things, so he's going to like know what's going on. And I was like, what do you recommend I do? And you know what he told me? He goes, it's probably best just to start a new channel. Because it got hit and slammed so hard, that it got destroyed in the algorithm so hard that there's really no point of trying to like recreate it. Just cut your losses and move on. And I heard that from a lot of different people over the last couple of years. If I've mentioned this to them, what does that tell you about the platform? Is that you can game the system in order to fundamentally nuke channels. And so, you know what? Again, people out there go, well, I want to voice
once you're out of the algorithm like that. This is why Geeks and Gamers and all those channels just do the same video over and over and over again. Like I know what succeeds. You do the exact same talking point constantly.
Thank you. Yes. That's what I was saying earlier too. Me and Firewater were getting into it in the chat because I was literally saying like negativity. Like
no, it's not. It doesn't even have to be negativity.
But it's like
the same content over and over again.
Right. Once you do something that hits that algorithm, and you realize you hit it, you keep milking it because that's the thing. It's like, what is YouTube helping? They say they're helping small content creators, but like how?
Well, they also
look at the Snyder cut or like Mike Zero. They do the same video. They're not necessarily negative. Well, it's like Mike Zero kind of is now. But it's just the same thing over and over and over again.
Like, I was wondering what happened, Lunga, because Lunga's like, "Oh, I want to stream with you, RJ. You want to come on my show?" It's like, he never streamed.
Then he said he was tired, so he pulled the old man card on us.
Well, I really messed up today. I might show up on your stream, Matt, for a little bit because I'm up anyway.
That's fine. I will. I slept until 4. The last 24 hours have very much sucked.
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
What do you mean? What happened? You know what happened.
Sorry. So stupid. I work today. I'm kind of out of it. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Just been dealing with all that stuff. But Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna dip because I gotta get a couple more orders and stuff, and I might have actually triggered a cop, so I gotta go and get off the road.
All right, take it easy, Jarbo.
Yeah. I'll see you guys.
All right. Well, now Tony wants to come in because he's him and Jarbo don't get along too well, so that's why I was like,
trust me, I'm not surprised there.
So I'll send Tony a link. I promised if he left that I'd send him. I didn't want a big blowout or anything. Not that there would be, but all right, Tony, you could come in. Member Tony. Where were we?
I mean, like I said, this whole thing, people are all in a tiffy.
I'm just upset YouTube screwed me over so bad.
Wow, Tony, that was fast as hell, Tony.
I was waiting on it. I was ready for it.
Okay. Yeah, I know you kept asking. Oh, although I will say this, Tony, you don't necessarily have to be in every one of my conversations because you do have strong opinions, though. Okay, Tony,
that's what the show's about, isn't it? Strong opinions.
But okay, all right.
Mine, I love it.
But mostly mine.
Mostly mine.
Bro, RJ, don't hate on Saggy. Esports says.
He wasn't hating on me.
I wasn't
hating. He still smells.
No, all right, let's hear Tony's take because he is pro dislike. But I wonder why. Just kidding.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Because I saw a video of you disliking a lot of videos. I remember I did catch you there. You're like, "Where's the proof?"
I dislike a lot of stuff. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
That's not trolling. Here's the thing. I hear you guys talking about the entertainment and the movies and the games and the stuff, but YouTube is a bigger platform than just entertainment news and movies and games. So if I want to go and fix my car and I go to YouTube, say, let me get a tutorial on fixing my carburetor. And I go, well, this video has a bunch of dislikes. So obviously this guy don't know what he's talking about. This one has a bunch of likes and not a lot of dislikes. So maybe this is a good tutorial for me to watch. Take away the dislikes. Now I don't know which fucking video to pick.
You can still find out if a video is quality based on the like and view count. If there's a lot of views and not a lot of likes, yes, you could determine.
I mean, for the record, Tony, usually when I know what videos you're talking about, and again, I'm not against I'm all for not
Geeks, you're too good. I don't know if we want to promote his channel. Okay. I guess we can, yeah.
But anyways,
there's the Geek Giveaways channel. You can do what you want.
I've used you good, Max?
Sorry.
You get super excited. But yeah, I know what you're talking about when you look up like a tutorial or something, and yeah, you're right. But usually, I always look at the comments before I try it. The comment section is what I look for to see if people say, "Oh, it works," "It doesn't work." That's where I look, is the comment section, not the likes and dislikes, because I think I've gotten so numb to not even look at those anymore. Where it's like the comments are what matters. So if I look at the comments and the guy say, "Yeah, I tried this and it broke my car," or "I tried this and it blew up in my face."
So when the Amico actually comes out, Tony.
Oh, here we go.
And a television doesn't have to have the dislike button. You could still. Well, maybe you can't go in the comment section, hit dislike, and comment dislike.
Why, Max? Why are we bringing up Amico again?
Because he always has to.
I'm just kidding.
Change your middle name to Amico already.
As I was saying, there are other kinds of content.
Yes.
So,
yeah, but let's not play dumb about what the internet games are like on the
but see, that's the thing, though, Max. You guys are focusing on the content that you create.
No, it's
just
politics
not
and
considering
everything.
Any of the other content that's out there. You're like, I just care about the stuff that affects me.
No.
The rest of YouTube.
No, I'm considering all types of content.
What did Matt Jarbo do? Matt Jarbo came out here and he told a story about himself,
right,
and how he got screwed over.
Well, to be fair to Matt, though, he's using his experience as an example for why potentially.
But to be fair to Matt,
the United States is not the United; it's just the states, and everything has become political now. So political teams will go on to content that doesn't even affect them and dislike it and dislike bomb on both sides. It's become a game for both extremes. So it doesn't even have to be entertainment.
If there's no dislike, aren't you going to open yourself up to like bombing, a positive bombing channels?
You could still dislike. They're just not going to show it for that instant gratification. You still could dislike
the video. So what you just said was they're not going to show dislikes. So people will go on and start upvoting their videos and go, look at how many likes I got. I got no likes, no dislikes, guys. And you can't prove I don't. Geeks and Gamers is going to say everybody loves my channel, and you can't prove they don't.
I don't know what your point is there. I don't know.
I missed the point. I was timestamping my
last
video. Wait, what happened?
Without the dislikes, everybody's going to be able to say that, like Geeks and Gamers are going to say, hey, you know what? Nobody likes The Eternals. It's a terrible movie. And look at all the likes on my video, guys. And I didn't get any dislikes. And I looked inside my creator studio.
Again,
and
you could still point to the popularity of a video
exactly
by the amount of likes to view count.
That is exactly why YouTube shouldn't be doing this half-ass bullshit. They need to either remove the likes and dislikes completely or don't touch them at all.
It's good because it
what does the likes give you, Max? Do the likes make you feel good?
No, hold on.
No, I don't. I personally, I don't care if I get dislikes.
Pause.
I'm just saying, I feel like it's a half-measured
Pause. Because to Tony's point, okay, now I'm going to play that. Because again, I'm all for not get rid of the button, but just to play again, devil's advocate here for I will say for Tony's point. The thing is the big point that was made was other platforms don't have a dislike button and they work fine. And the reason that is because at this point, with how social media works, it's about how many likes, right? So obviously, when it comes to public figures like Geeks and Gamers, yeah, they have a big platform. Yes, they're going to get a ton of likes. I also do agree that is kind of stupid because that's why we need a dislike button, because it's like, but are they getting likes because they are Geeks and Gamers, or is it because people so to go with Tony's point back to it is that I do agree that his point is it lets people know what people are liking and not liking, because again, you can have all those likes for Geeks and Gamers, but what what I'm saying, just like Twitter, for instance, John Campia posted that friggin' picture, right? And it got 12,000 views. People look at the numbers. So that's what it is. It's a numbers game. So that's why when people look at the numbers, it helps them see, like, are people liking Geeks and Gamers because they're just Geeks and Gamers because they're public figures? Yeah, of course. Do people like Max because they like Max? Yes, of course. But the likes and dislikes ratio, we already know why that is. We already know why that is. The audience knows why that is. It's because there are people who just hate us, and that's fine. And as long as our likes are greater than our dislikes, I think we'll be fine. So I don't think it's necessary to remove the dislike button's numbers, because again, it just shows the balance of. It shows the balance.
If anything, I don't care, but it can actually hurt revenue because people
here's
hate
the thing, Max.
Yeah.
What Saggy said was not quite true, because Twitter does have a dislike function. It's called ratio. It's when people leave more comments than likes. You see, because Twitter is trying to get rid of you being able to comment on other people.
Well, the ratio.
The incentive, though, there's a difference.
There's an incentive.
Well,
people make videos about other people getting ratioed.
Really quick. I just want to say, just to add to Tony's point, though, yes, it is also putting more comments than likes, but the ratio is also if the replies get more retweets and likes than the initial post as well. That's part of it as well. It's not just leaving replies. It's also if the people who are replying are getting more positive reaction than the person who made the original post.
Right. Thanks, RJ. But my point was that there's still a way for people to point out whether or not a tweet is popular and why. And people make videos on people getting ratioed on Twitter, right? So what's going to stop somebody from leaving a comment on your video and then a bunch of people liking that comment and then just making videos about how you got ratioed in your comment section instead of your dislikes?
Right, but here's the thing, Tony.
You're just switching over what they're going to focus on.
But here's the thing, Tony. Look at all the tweets out there that have high numbers of interactions and engagement, likes and stuff. Look at the comments. The comments are divided. So I guess it doesn't matter what you comment. The comments will just let you know if somebody commented and they liked it. Most likely, they said they liked it, so that's where that heart came from. Somebody commented and saying, "Oh, you suck. This is stupid." Obviously, they didn't hit the heart. But at the same time, if people are looking at it and not reading the comment section, because sometimes I'll just look at a tweet and say, "Oh, it got a lot of likes," right? I'm not looking at the comments. Maybe I'll look at the comments. Why did it get a lot of likes? Now I'm looking to see why it got a lot of likes. Because when people dislike something on Twitter, they're going to comment because they can't downvote it.
Man, I must be Twittering wrong, because I just read comments on things that I find interesting. So if there's an interesting tweet, I'll read the comments and see what other people.
Yeah, but you can't project how you treat.
That's why I said I must be doing it wrong.
No, it's not that you're doing it wrong. You're doing it the way you do it.
Let's think about this another way. Is there a problem? Do you acknowledge there's a problem with dislike campaigns on the internet, and then it's not organic?
Yeah.
Oh God, organic.
Yeah, of course they exist. Of course, yeah.
Okay, so what's the answer? Because it's obviously a big thing on the internet. Hey, Longa.
Hey, I'm on a panel with Longa. Look at it.
Hello.
What's your thoughts on this?
Okay. I'm going to try to make this as short as I can, but it may not be. But, okay. First of all, this is the dumbest fucking argument I've ever heard in my life. People crying over the fact that they can't dislike something is the dumbest fucking argument I've ever heard in my life, okay? And that's not just an argument. It is full-on tantrum crying, okay? Now, to Tony's points, I get what you're saying, Tony, but let's be fair. The points you're making are a very, very, very small minority of people. And people who are making instructional videos or people who are doing all these things that you're talking about are not the ones on Twitter or on social media crying about this, okay? The ones that are crying about it are the ones that use it as a weapon. And that's the issue that's going on here, is that the dislike button, the ratioing, is being used as a weapon, and people have created this culture where it's cool to hate. And I'm not even talking about what it is. It could be anything. It could be SJWs hating on Comicsgate. It could be Phantom Menace hating on Disney. It doesn't matter what side of the spectrum it is. It's used as a method to hate. And we could look, again, everything goes back to the damn election. It's so dumb, but it goes back to this freaking election that it's become this method where people now, it is cool and in vogue to hate. Okay? It's in vogue to hate, and it's in vogue to hate because your people who are on your side pat you on the back for it. And hitting that dislike button, watching those dislikes go up, watching those ratios is the same. They've done studies on people with social media to where when you get likes and comments on your Twitter posts or on your Facebook or whatever the case may be, it gives you a serotonin rush and it gives you or endorphin rush and it gives you that feeling of good feeling that goes away very quickly, and you have to go for that next high again to feel that again. It does a similar thing. When you're watching this happen, you're part of the group that helps bring it down, and you're all sitting here high-fiving each other. See, it's an endorphin rush, and it's an endorphin rush at the expense of other fucking people. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And what they're missing is while they're ratioing, they're increasing the view count. Mm-hmm. Okay? Do you not see the complete idiocy of the whole fucking thing? It's dumb. I've never, and I joke around about it. Oh, I'll hit the dislike. I've never hit the dislike button. Ever.
Why?
No, it's not. I swear to God.
You hit it at least once.
No. I think Ray, I am not kidding you. I don't hit the dislike button.
It helps that content.
Also, why are you yelling?
I don't, because this is because I wanted to stream this because this is such an infuriating topic. It is. When I hear people crying about not being able to hate, if they don't see and
you still can do it too. You still can.
Yeah, you can still do it, but it's not a visible. You can't see it. You can't see the results of your hate.
I do agree, and I myself, it's exceptionally rare that I ever use the dislike button ever, and I would be okay if they removed it completely. It doesn't matter to me.
Right. Well, that's like I said. My biggest issue isn't really like I think it's my biggest issue is that there's a lot bigger issues on YouTube that I think they need to correct than the dislike button. That's my biggest
like not, I don't know, pushing, helping push hate and drama streams. Sorry guys, I know that's your bread and butter, but that's what it does. Okay, I can put out a video like I just did about the whole thing going on with Star Wars and Patty Jenkins, and I get 50 fucking views on it. Okay, but I put out a video about the Phantom Menace. I put out the video about this person or that person. The stupid stream we did, Saggy, as a joke about Chris Chan. 1,000 freaking views, man. Okay.
By the way, no. First of all, I wasn't talking about because they weren't pushing our hate content. I was talking.
No, I didn't say you. I'm just talking about in general.
But no, I'm saying the issues that they have with their terms of service, the issue with that RJ's currently facing with. There are a lot of other issues that they need to rectify and prioritize over this. That's what I'm saying. Like RJ is supposed to be monetized now. Do you know why he's not? No, neither does RJ. And do you know why? Because YouTube can't tell him, and that's literally what they said.
I think it's because he did a lot of streams
Wait. What do you? Hold on. Maybe I'm confused here. What is RJ supposed to be monetized for?
He hit his goals, and he
hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours.
Yes, but they won't tell him why he was denied through Google AdSense. They won't explain. They said they know why, but they can't tell him why.
Right, but what did the email say? What did the denial letter say?
It did not tell him shit. It just said he was declined. He was denied.
I didn't ask if it satisfactorily explained it. That's not what I asked. I said, what did it say, Ray?
I don't know. I didn't see
Okay, so don't tell me it didn't explain it if you don't know. I need to know what it says.
He showed the message from YouTube support where they literally told him that they cannot tell him, that they know why, but they can't tell him.
Was that in the first email or the follow-up email?
That was literally him talking to YouTube support.
Okay, right. I want to know what did the first
RJ just left, so I can't explain.
He's in the chat. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
Ray, I'm talking to RJ, not you. I just did.
Well,
RJ.
Why don't you say the fucking name?
I'm trying. I did. I said RJ 4 times.
Damn, I hate that stupid button.
RJ, what did the first email say? See, look, he's in the chat. What happened? RJ, what did the first email when they said that you couldn't be monetized? What did the email say?
Longo could probably help you figure it out, RJ. You should let him know.
Listen, I'm telling you, because I don't listen. I don't want to bring up a name because I'm going to do it anyway because it pisses people off because they're like, oh yeah, you're cycling people out. And sorry, Ray, you believe the nonsense. Ord's board is always constantly on YouTube complaining about losing subscribers. He's always he's targeted. His little I don't know, what is it, 400 subscriber channel is targeted somehow, right? That's not what's going on. Okay.
We know. No, you don't even know what happened there. What are you talking about?
He's been doing this for over a year.
One guy, he literally explained why he got demonetized. Somebody went into his stream and started fucking.
No. I'm not talking about that, Ray. I'm not talking about that.
Okay, but I'm talking
about before he got demonetized and after he got demonetized. Every month he is complaining about how he's losing subscribers and he's getting no reason. It's called Purge. It happens to all of us.
Yeah.
Okay,
I lose subscribers.
But that's not what I was talking about. I even used an example of why YouTube does not answer and figure things out. Because again, I'm talking about why he got demonetized. Because there was a reason that was outside his control. That he
hold on, RJ's let me know. Let me read this here. Thank you for your interest in AdSense. After reviewing your application, our specialists have found that it does not meet our program criteria. Therefore, we're unable to accept you in our program. Our AdSense program policies are designed to ensure the effectiveness of Google Ads for our publishers as well as our advertisers. And review all. Okay, now this is a trash thing that YouTube does. Like you said, it's happened to other people, big channels too, where they don't give you a full explanation. There could be literally one video in your entire catalog that doesn't meet guidelines for some reason, and that one video is the reason why. And they literally leave it up to you to find it. They tell you, "Oh, read the guidelines, you'll figure it out." That's trash. It is, and I agree with you on Ray that. They need to fix that. If they deny you, they need to tell you the reason, not a general reason.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
that they need,
and I'm not saying RJ does this, but there's a lot of people who say that and say there's nothing there. They're just lying. I'm targeted. They don't want to monetize me because I'm this affiliation or because I'm this, and that's the shit that I can't stand. Okay, it's like no. Again, there's most likely something there.
But again,
I've had a lot of experience with smaller channels not getting monetized because they show copyrighted trailers and reality.
That too.
But hold on, here's my thing though. But Lunga, like you just said, can we at least agree that, like you said, it is trash with some of the things that that they could get better? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I have my problems with YouTube too. And like I said, I'm not saying this applies to RJ.
Right, but that's all I'm talking about is things like that are things that I feel they should work on better other than the whole dislike button shit. That's all I'm saying. Is that
there's bigger things to complain about. Right. But
exactly.
here's the thing. The bigger things that us smaller channels complain about, the bigger channels don't want changed. You get it?
Oh, I'm sure.
Exactly. So what are they going to focus on? They're going to focus on the shit that they can use for publicity, ratioing.
So, Lunga, I do have a question, and it's only because I have trouble keeping track of conversations. What did you mean by the purge?
We all seen it. There's that one when it comes in here on Max's. He was in Chatooine today, Max. That same sock account that does the prawn links. You know that. Yeah. He was in Chatooine today. Okay, he's been in my stream. He's been in other streams.
Once I had certain guests, I can't get rid of it. I went and deleted. Oh my goodness!
Right,
it's his STD.
But here's the thing. Well, I don't know. I guess I'll wait till he comes back to explain it, so he knows what I'm talking about.
I think what Carl was asking really was what you meant by the word purge. I don't think he's.
I'm gonna explain it. But I want to wait till he comes back to explain it. I don't want to explain it if he's not here.
But to your point about getting rid of the dislike button, I mean, isn't the algorithm now going to pick up those channels like flat channels and stuff without dislikes?
The dislikes are still there. You just can't see them. YouTube sees them, the creator sees them.
We all agreed that it's going to motivate people to dislike because they're not going to see it.
It may have to actually comment instead of just trolling. Yeah.
But again, there's really no reason for the dislike button. There really isn't. There isn't. It's not being used the way it's meant to be used.
Well, how's it meant to be used, Lunga?
How is it meant to be used? Is if there's a video that you're watching and you think that it does not help the community, that you have an option to dislike it. Okay, people are not doing it because they don't think it helps the community. They're doing it because they don't personally like it and they don't agree with it, and that's not the same thing.
I think it helps.
Like if someone's doing missing, yeah. Go ahead,
because people have to use their words to criticize instead of just a button.
That too.
I mean, I'll answer the bare minimum of people actually have to explain why they don't like the video. That helps conversation steer in a better direction as well.
Yeah. And Ray, shut up. I'm not loud.
And instead of just smashing the dislike button, flipping to an alt account, now you have to type why you don't like the content.
Actually, Fozzie's actually quite louder than me. He has his gain a little higher than me, Ray. So you're not complaining about him, Ray. No, you're not, Ray. It's okay, Fozzie. I have no problem with it.
Wouldn't it be better just to be able to block people from being able to dislike your channel?
Or how about this? Just don't watch the video. Why is there a need to do that?
You can't stop people from doing that.
Well, right. I'm not saying you can't, but go ahead.
Well, I was saying, when did the problem happen with Rotten Tomatoes? When people use it as a weapon, just like Geeks and Gamers, all that. This is when people misuse it so much, that abuse the system, for all this trolling behavior. That's when Rotten Tomatoes became, and I applaud verified consumer reviews. I could trust that more than the critics, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Well, people don't even understand how Rotten Tomatoes works, man.
No, that's a different conversation. I'm saying
now, this is not across the board, Tony. But let me give you an example, like what happened to me when Max was there. It happened to with Fanime friends, Max. Remember? Mm-hmm. Okay. When I first started my channel way back, and we were small, and we were doing this little Fanime Friends, which was an anime show with the girls. It was Max's wife. It was Marie, my girlfriend, Bashti, and Ren, and there was only usually like 3 or 4 people watching. That's how small of a thing it was. You know what I mean? And the way live stream works is that if you get more than 50% dislikes during the live stream, it will shut your stream down. Mm-hmm. People literally came in there just to shut our stream down.
Though, because it happens
I know.
Often.
But you see what I'm saying? When I'm giving an example of how it's abused. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They did it on purpose, Tony, just to shut the stream down. And it wasn't even like my streams where I used to talk about the fandom men. It was literally just a fun stream with the girls talking about anime. And they did that purposely just to shut the stream down. So that's just one small, tiny example of how it's abused. Can I answer Fozzie's question? Fozzie's asking about the Purge.
Sure.
Back now. Okay, Fozzie. So there's these, those sock accounts that come in that spam, whatever, prawn links or just spam stupid stuff over and over again. And they do it in the comments too, right? They put like timestamps and all these crazy things.
Ooh, that's what I needed.
Now, I see it a lot in my channel to where, not even in the chat itself, but in the comments, I'll suddenly get a slew of these sock accounts posting all these prawn links and dumb stuff, right? And I'll delete them or report them or whatever. And then usually within that month after I do that, I'll see about 5-6 subs disappear, like all at one time. And those are those accounts that are following you that get reported by you or by other people that get deleted. And when they get deleted, it drops your sub count. Now, bigger channels that do a lot of this nonsense stuff have a lot of fake sock accounts following them. And for spam or for redundancy, they get deleted. And that's why some of these channels will lose stuff. So that's what the Purge is. YouTube does that regularly.
Okay, thank you for explaining that.
Yeah.
You can just call me Carl, by the way.
I like Fozzie.
Of course you do,
okay,
Max.
hey, Tony, what
says the man wearing a mask?
Yeah. What else do you have any other criticisms here? I would say in your argument of that it can't be used to really show if a content is quality, yes. But I want to say, okay, but what do you think the majority of the ratioed videos that you see now are either political or, people trolling for political reasons, or because that's my opinion. The majority of the ratioed videos I see, people that are not potential, in my opinion, are people that just have an issue with the content creator or the subject, aren't really invested, just want to go and say, I don't like you. That's my opinion. The majority of the majority of the activity online with the dislike button is for trolling, and that's social media in itself. People that aren't even invested go to downvote for reasons other than I don't like you, I don't like this, and it's not really based on the quality of the vid. It's just for other reasons. People, like, you can have a lot of subs and then you can have just as many haters, and you go, it's not. I keep using the word, I get made fun of for saying organic. There's not a lot of organic activity online. It's a lot of trollish, hateful behavior.
There isn't. And a lot of these big channels, have followers who, I'm not kidding you, make 10, 15, 20 sock accounts just to follow that channel.
So that's where I say, if things were in a perfect world, I would like the dislike button to just be as it is. But it's not a perfect world, and the reality is people abuse things, and they make these targeted campaigns. Just look at Rotten Tomatoes and movies.
Right.
Movie reviews from the audience are extremely political, and you can't get a real sense of authentic reactions from a movie unless it's verified by purchasing tickets.
I haven't got an example.
Sorry, Carl.
Captain Marvel. I remember that people were downvoting the shit out of that movie.
Well, it sucked. So
no, it was because they didn't like Brie Larson. That's why they did it.
That's when they.
No, but the movie did suck. I mean, I'm just saying.
But that's not why they did it.
They still would have downvoted it even if the movie was good.
Right. To Max's point, Max is saying that a lot of trolls are doing it and stuff.
Well, let's look at let's forget the scenario where we're in a perfect world. People use tools that they're supposed to, and actually examine the I
can't trust people because people are dumb.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
I agreed. I said the majority of people are using the downvote button or the dislike button to, troll people, whatever. So why can't we just put that on the creator to disable the dislike button individually instead of on YouTube as a whole?
I like that.
You're getting rid of a tool for certain people
that already
to protect other people. That's all I'm saying.
Not like buttons, Max. That's with your subscribers and stuff. You can hide that. You can't. Yeah. Oh no, you can hide your likes and dislikes.
Yeah, and comments. Yeah.
Right, but they should just be able to disable just dislikes. Like,
that
I
kills
just want to
you.
disable dislike.
Yeah, if you disable that, kills you in the search too.
Because you need it for the algorithm. That's the thing.
No, but I'm saying, like, this new thing that they're doing where the dislikes don't show up. Why not just make that optional for creators? Like, if you want to use that, you can use it, and if you don't, you don't.
I mean, I'm not opposed. I think it's such a disease online that people like to just go hate on stuff they're not really invested in just for reasons.
It's a culture of hate.
I think it's
a culture of hate.
I'm okay. I'm okay with this decision. I really, even though if I had the option to still keep dislikes, I would keep it. Because one of my favorite videos is that I Stand by Tommy Tallarico. That was the most ratioed I've ever got, and I love that video. I love going in the comment section. Remember, Saggy? I said, "Oh wow, this is all you got? 30 dislikes," and then it jumped to like 90, and I was like, "Hell yeah!"
And can we? I've seen a word being thrown around again. Can we dispel this, please? Because I'm getting so sick and tired of the word censorship being used incorrectly. Okay, this is not censorship. Okay, this is not censorship. It is not censorship. First of all, you do not have a right to dislike something on the internet, okay? That is not a right, okay? It's not part of your free speech, all right? Also, it's a private company. YouTube can do whatever the hell it wants with its platform. It can take it all the way completely. It can make it premium only, to where only large channels that pay are on here if they want to, okay? They don't have to do it this way. They can do it any way they want. It is not censorship, okay? You can still comment. Your voice can be heard. You can still comment. You can still share the video on your social media and talk crap about it. You don't. The dislike is not censorship.
You literally can still dislike it. You just can't.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but see, doesn't it defeat the purpose of it protecting creators? The whole thing is supposed to be about mental health. And like it was brought up earlier, if I can still see that 1,000 people dislike my video, I'm still going to have the same mental health reaction to it, whether or not it's public.
I did agree with Ryan Kindle. That's bullshit. It is done. I think that YouTube's actually doing it because of big advertisers. But the problem is, a lot of the people online just constantly bash the hand that feeds them. Look at how many people make profits on saying everything's horrible in a dumpster fire, and their only content is based on them making content.
But I don't think they're biting the hand that feeds them, Max, because by them bashing YouTube, they're going to get a bunch of super chats. Those are the hands that feed them, not YouTube.
Well, would you want to be an advertiser and pay for a channel that bashes your product? Of course,
that has nothing to do with whether or not you said that they bash the hand that feeds.
Depends on the channel. Like here, I'll give you like my channel being small, which has very, very little ad revenue. It's like less than $10 a month of ad revenue. Any money I make is dependent on super chats. Now, while the super chat money for the big channels is nice and they make a good chunk off of them, don't underestimate how much they're making off of ad revenue. They're making a lot off of ad revenue.
Thank you, Talk Tuesday.
Okay, so let's repeat after me, folks. Go to the comments section and put "I don't like this." Hit post comment.
What if I'm blocked, Carl?
Well, it's it's
just post
your problem.
Thumb emoji.
That's your problem. I mean, you probably did something to piss them off. I mean, in this day and age, you have to live with the fact that you don't always get to say whatever you want to say. And that's coming from someone who knows his voice does not matter.
You could make your own content on it, say, I just like their video.
Hold on. What does believe by the comment section doesn't always work? I don't understand it. How does the dislike button work for you, Blinded? I don't... What's the goal? When you say it doesn't work, what's the goal? What's the goal? For if it doesn't work, what's the goal that it's not working for?
What? Say that again. I missed
Comment section doesn't always work is what he's saying.
Right. And so what doesn't it work towards what goal? What is
I think it means he's not able to comment. Like sometimes
I doubt that's a YouTube problem. Okay, I doubt that's a YouTube problem. That's probably a computer or phone issue. I doubt that's a YouTube problem. Because with the millions and millions of comments that go across videos all day, every day, I doubt that's a widespread issue.
All right.
And I think you'll survive if you can't comment on a video. I don't think it's going to kill you.
That's true. I'm sorry, I'm just not that bothered if I can't comment on a video. Damn! I can't tell them what I think. Whatever will I do?
Some disabled comments. Yeah. Sag, are you still there?
No.
Oh, well, how are you doing, Sag?
Yeah, how you doing, Ray? How you doing, Ray? Ray, how you feeling today? How was work, Ray?
By the way, it was your birthday this week, wasn't it?
It was. No,
hold on. I gotta make Ray feel comfortable. Hold on.
Oh God, what?
How was work, Ray? Tommy's here for you. Let me know. How was work?
Oh boy.
You know you're wrong for that.
Ray, I care, Ray. How was work?
No member on member crime, please.
At least you picked a nice
I toss you that $1 too, don't I? Just like I do Max. I toss that $1 around.
At least you picked a good picture of him.
I'm making it rain those dollar bill. Singular.
Are you mad you don't get them?
I have lots of it, Ray. I have a Ferrari. What are you talking about?
I disavow Darth.
All right, I'm going back to being muted.
Oh,
it's okay. I have a fix for that problem. It's okay. Now I'm unmuted.
Oh,
he has a picture for everything.
Tony,
but Tommy, what are your Ferraris powered by?
Amigos.
Let's bring out Bufflunga. We'll bring out Bufflunga. Here we go.
Wouldn't they be slow, Max? Everyone knows that.
My name is Darth Lunga, and I'm very loud, and I like to yell all the time, even though I'm not yelling. I'm just really loud, and this is how Sicilians talk. How's everyone doing, guys? My name's Lunga. I'm so cool. Look at my baby fucking Yoda in the back. Max, why do you always do streams like this with all these weirdos in the
All right, first of all, you don't sound like Lunga. You sound like a bad Annie Signor impersonation, all right? I don't know what you're talking about. That's definitely not how Lunga sounds. He does not have that gravelly, sexy voice like I do.
Don't encourage him, Carl. I think
we're killing Carl. Don't die, Carl.
No, you're fine.
Please don't do that.
But I digress. Max, what were you saying, Max? Let's get back on track.
I don't know where to go. I think we've exhausted the subject. I was going to comment on this Henry Cavill nonsense about him saying, I still want to do it. I'm getting to the point where I don't even want to hear it anymore. And I like Cavill.
Did you see my tweet, Max?
No, I didn't see your tweet.
Oh, yeah, you didn't see my tweet. That's right. Well, Henry Cavill was talking about how, he would love to see a Val Zod and all these other things. He said, it's exciting. Superman's far more than skin color. Superman is an ideal. Why not have multiple Supermen? Joaquin did a wonderful Joker, so what? It's not tied to the franchise. They have multiple comic book storylines at the same time. So you know what that means? Suck it, Restore the Snyderverse fanatics. Henry Cavill says it's okay to like different heroes that are not connected to your damn universe. You don't have to, guess what? Downvote it.
Well,
I'm downvoting all of Lunga's videos. Just
go ahead, do it. Do it. The button's leaving anyway, so it's not going to matter.
Every day, I'm going to downvote the fuck out.
I would like to see a Superman where Clark Kent is an insurance salesman.
I'll be real, Tony. I don't think I've ever downvoted your videos.
I have.
Can we mention something? I'm in your chats way more than you're ever in mine, Ray. So if anyone can do damage, it's me, not you.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, for the record, though, I've legitimately downvoted Tony's videos that I legit just didn't like. It had nothing to do with me not liking, because I liked videos I did like. When he used to do his streams, with his kid, I used to like the videos because I liked seeing him, have fun. But I would downvote all of his Amico videos because I didn't agree with them. So those were legitimate downvotes, for the record.
Because you're petty, Ray.
Shut your stupid face up, Lunga. You have pubic hairs on your chin. Shut up.
But am I wrong?
Clip those pubic hairs off your face.
Are we really going to talk about body hair that looks like pubic hair? Are we really going to go there, Ray?
Yeah, we are. We 100% are.
We're really going to go there, Ray.
Yes, we are, Lunga.
So John Campia, there is reasons for him to do this bullshit. Just to thank you. I was going to do a separate video on this, but might as well just... We've hit our highest 30-day view total since the start of the pandemic with 4.4 million views and the highest 30-day subscription growth in time as well. But there's no reason, other hidden reasons for him to do this. What's anyone thoughts on here? He did this too with Batman when he left Collider. He had that Batfleck scoop. I don't really do scoops, but I do it when I need some views. Any thoughts?
I still think are they really scoops though? I never really think they're scoops. Honestly, nothing he's ever said to me has. Yeah, I made this. You like it? You like it? I thought that was kind of funny.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I just haven't watched enough of his stuff. But I've never seen anything that looks like scoops from him.
My name is Lunga.
No. That's how you gotta do it.
Ray, why are you so petty, Ray? When you're pushed into a corner, you're like a badger. You know
what's sad is
just petty swiping.
I would say that Lunga is boring and he puts people to sleep, but he's so freaking loud that you can't help but not.
Oh wow!
You want loud? I can give you loud. All right, if that's what you want.
I'm actually kind of like Lunga. He's got a lot of personality that I find interesting.
He's got a lot of something, that's for sure.
Fozzie.
I got a lot of beef from my from back in the day too.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that steroid-induced picture. Yeah, I love it.
I did not use steroids.
You know who we need? We need Dark Tommy.
No, we don't need what? A Dark Tommy.
Darth Tommy.
I have Darth Tommy. I use him in all my thumbnails.
Ooh. You've given me an idea.
I've already done it, you bum.
I can make it better.
No, you can't.
Suck.
No, you can't.
You make it better, stronger, and faster.
Pause, you little punk. Give me 2 seconds.
It sucks.
I just want to say I'm extremely disappointed by Tony on the stream. He's like, send me the link, and he's
how can he
quiet.
talk over two of the loudest people you have on your friggin' channel?
What, you and Lunga?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the problem,
Tony? Is that the problem?
That's the problem. I mean, Lunga came in. He came in hot. What am I gonna do?
All right.
Yeah, highlight Josh. Just highlight Josh for a moment there. Highlight Josh.
Hey, Jack, Benj buddy.
What's up, man?
What's your thoughts on this dislike fiasco?
I don't know, honestly. It's not really a problem for me. It's just YouTube. You know, I watch videos on there. I usually don't like or dislike anything. So it's just, I don't really see the big problem, honestly, with disliking a video now. Because
you think it can sort of neuter these hate campaigns and downvote campaigns that obviously exist? Like in a perfect world where we could just dislike and people could be good, you know, good faith rating and not campaigns, you know.
If it was good, if it was used properly, yeah. I don't have a problem with dislike. Honestly, I think it should be used as a form of criticism. But the unfortunate reality is that you're no, who's
that's Tony? Tony, mute. Tony.
Yeah, what's going on? Tony, mute.
No, that's Tony.
What I do?
You're the train.
It's gone.
But yeah, so what I was kind of going for is that they go for hate campaigns and stuff like that. So unfortunately, you can't really use the dislike system to its actual real effect, and it just all they do now is just dislike stuff they don't like, or if it's a political opinion that they don't like, they don't. It's unnecessary hatred just for the sake of ratioing someone on the internet. Even though that's not really the view that most people hold.
Well, ratio has become a game sports, internet sports. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see the issue with that. Okay, like the dislike ratio, whatever. You know, there was this thing I saw on Twitter. Someone was celebrating the fact that they had like a 50-50 ratio on Star Wars. It was like 800 people disliked it, 800 people liked it. I'm just like, yeah, man, I'm pretty sure the 800 people makes up the whole Star Wars fan base. You guys are really the majority on that one. So honestly, I think just realistically, people just watch a video for the sake of watching it. They don't need to like it or dislike it. You know, it's just not, the buttons I feel are good for criticism, but it's just not necessary. Unnecessary stuff. So that's it.
All right.
I actually do have a question. Is it against the Google terms of service to promote the use of marijuana?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
If it's legal in your state, no.
Okay.
What are you gonna do, Carl? You gonna do some like fucking weed streams or what?
No. There's just someone being.
Wow.
I'll tell you later if you're interested.
All right. Well, thank H Barts. Get rid of Elmo emoji with the faux emoji. I don't need to get rid of. I need one more member, and I can add.
God, why is Jarbo back?
Because I just got home.
Oh wow, yeah, you did sound better. Wow, we love Jarbo. Jarbo.
What, Lunga? Fuck off.
Jarbo. What the hell, Jarbo?
Whoa,
what the hell? The one thing I don't have is a Jarbo icon. I need a.
You could always head over to Popcorn Planet and steal their me as a thumb.
No, because I have icon. way more intelligence and ingenuity than Popcorn Planet. Sorry, I think a Jarbo the Hutt would be more appropriate. I think
that's been done. It's been done. It's been done.
By the way,
but it's been done by someone more talented. Let's just be fair. And Alex,
no, that's true.
Yes, that's absolutely true. Look up MC Jarbo. I'm not even kidding you.
He thought he was gonna make a better Tommy Tellerico Sith Lord, and I think I won.
So I'm already working on it.
Stop being a copycatter.
Criticism. What's your thoughts on our discussion now that you're back in the game? Have you been listening?
No, Lunga's absolutely right.
Whoa, wait a minute. What just happened? Did they just agree?
No, we're talking about
yeah. Go ahead.
Well, no, I agree with them. It's the thing is, if there's a reason to dislike something like a tutorial video or something along those lines, I get that. I understand there is a need for something, a metric of those lines. Here's the thing with that though. Have you ever noticed that you can't see the like or dislike ratio before you click on a video?
I don't think that.
Right? You can't. You're not able to.
Yeah.
So how are you to know if a video is good or bad until you click on it?
Oh, until you click on the video.
Yeah.
There's a percentage underneath.
Only if you have a certain extension.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
And that doesn't apply to mobile. And the fact that the vast majority of people end up watching through mobile these days, more so than on their PC. So if you're, let's say you're scrolling through your home feed on YouTube television or on your mobile device or your PlayStation console or whatever, you are unable to see a like or dislike ratio before you click on it. And even when you're watching it mobile, unless you're on your phone, but a lot of people, again, watch from a multitude of other devices, you're generally not able to see a like or dislike ratio on a video right away or at all, in fact. So it doesn't really mean anything. It's all cosmetic. It's all performative. And Lunga is absolutely correct when he says that it's abused.
Yeah, the reality is that the majority of ratioed videos are part of some campaign. If it's not an entertainment nerd culture, it's for political reasons. And, it's not the United States anymore. It's just the States. No one's united. Everyone goes at the other side on both sides just for other reasons, except for the organic critique of the video. Let's be real. Are they giving organic criticism or is it a campaign? Majority of the stuff is, I'm on the other team. I'm going to go downvote your shit to make you look bad.
But here's the thing, Max. How do you know that it's actually someone?
How do you prove there's trolling? It's a hard thing to prove.
You're asking to prove a negative, Tony, and while ignoring every bit of nuance and example presented in front of you. It is a very disingenuous take. Actually. It's an extremely dishonest take. It is absolutely. I've listened to your arguments, and your arguments are something that is only based around the concept of being disingenuous to the point.
This is very personal to you because things happen to you, and I understand.
It's not just me. It's happened to a lot of other people that I know as well. But yeah, and I have my experiences.
This exchange sounds very personal to me.
But here's the thing: like in Max's video, if he gets 50 downloads, 50 dislikes, he has 5,000 subscribers. How does he know that 50 of his subscribers just didn't want to hear about that particular topic?
Because he can also go and look inside of his analytics to see his subscribed versus non-subscribed account who watches. And I guarantee you, looking at the general amount of views Max gets on a VOD after the fact, how many people are watching this right now? There's a lot of people that subscribe to him that don't actively watch his content. That's no dig at Max.
That's most channels.
That's most everybody.
Views, yep. Come from mostly, except my channel, believe it or not. My views come from like 80% of my subscribers because YouTube doesn't push my videos.
I mean, on
here. Hey,
Ray, that is the worst Photoshop I've ever seen. His face is on top of the robes. What's going on here?
What are you talking about? That's a perfect Photoshop.
No, it should be inside the robes, Ray.
I agree with Lunga.
Saggy, Saggy, that's bad.
You can erase.
They loving it because they're your simps, Ray.
You guys are so.
Your simps don't count.
I will show you, Ray.
So
it's not
fucking fake.
Nope,
I'm good. I'm going back to
No, I can show you how to do it.
Matter of fact, I'm leaving.
No, don't leave.
You're not going anywhere, Ray.
Here's the question: how many Amico fans liked that Photoshop?
I think the real question is how many Yumiko fans are there?
Not many. Does anyone understand the Snooki Tellerico theme I got going here? Is it falling on anyone yet? Have they got it yet?
I don't watch my Star Wars, so
I like that.
Promoted to have great promise, but ultimately was a failure to the fans.
Oh, damn you.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that is disturbing.
Whoa,
so disturbing.
That is disturbing.
Do I look like Lunga? I was gonna say, do I look like Lunga though? Hold on.
You look like Jarbo. You don't look like me.
I thought that was you and Jarbo combined.
Yeah, it is me and Jarbo combined, but it kind of looks a little bit like a younger version.
No,
of Lunga.
not at all.
Oh, look at that. Yeah,
not at all.
A little bit.
No.
I thought it was a hut, to be honest.
Jarbo loves this picture. He gets turned on by it.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, you do.
That picture makes me question everything holy in life.
No, you don't. You love it. You absolutely love it.
No.
That looks incredibly cursed. I'm not gonna lie.
It doesn't look as cursed as this.
It looks like if Palpatine and Sauron had a baby.
For the record, that is not a reface or an edit photo. That is legit Enosh live and in color.
Yeah, the man who thinks he knows everything about comics but doesn't know shit.
All right, you shut your face. That's not okay. You shut your face. I'm going back to this one now because I know Jarbo loves it.
Oh my god.
Look like
I seriously just looks like. I mean,
it does.
It's the beard. It's the beard.
It's a neck beard. That's why.
That is
it's
just
the scariest looking baby in the world.
Well, this is, and I'm not saying this in a mean way at all, but it is the truth. It looks like when someone's starting their hormone therapy and transition.
Oh, God!
Hey, wait. Pause, hold on, wait.
No, I disavow.
Wait, Justin
Max, that's the process that they have to go through. It's not being mean. It's the process.
We got Justin in the chat. Justin's here. But wait, where's Goldman? Where's Goldman?
Jesus Christ. Could you use any more blurry pictures? What's this like squished aspect ratio you got going on here?
Look, it's Goldman and Jarbo in the background.
Why did you squish the aspect ratio? Why didn't you just crop it? Why did you resize it?
Listen, stop getting on me. I'm thinking about kicking your ass.
Photoshops. No dislikes.
Do you even amico, bro? Oh my.
Yeah, dude.
Someone paid to have that shirt made.
That's the retro, bro. You don't know the retro.
On that front, okay, on that front, fine. Bring back the dislike button. Do it. Just on that front.
No, I don't. No,
I kid.
Bro, I really don't. It's not here yet. Oh wow.
Are there any updates on it? Do we know what's going on?
Yes, we
do. You even release the power cord? They just released that power plug, the power pack.
Do you even amico slow, bro?
How come there's no hashtags Hot Max?
They just put a big running
because you don't want the picture of your face out there.
Yeah, but my mask is pretty hot.
Okay.
Rel McMillan, that Photoshop looks like Tommy is sticking his head out from the cover. Listen, I'm not bashing on Saggy. I think she has got good ideas. I could show her a few things on Pixlr and show her how to do
don't care.
Wait, what?
Hold on.
Show her things on what?
To be fair, don't make Ray the victim here. Okay, she talks enough smack herself. She started to smack talking. I made a better dark Tommy than you, and so I had to prove her wrong.
No, you didn't.
What do you want me to do?
Yours looks bad. You stop.
No, it's Snooky Tellerico.
No, Snooky Tellerico is snow cone. You drinking snow.
Fail to deliver.
He looks like a pimp with that freaking jacket on.
It's okay. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. He's gonna be sliced in half by the market. It's coming.
You should just stop.
Stop simping. Who am I simping for? I said I could show her how to do some good
Saggy, you just need some lessons in photoshopping. That's all. It's not that big of a deal.
Nice to a girl, they're simping. That shit's so friggin' overplayed. No one is simping, okay?
Simping? How did you people even graduate high school? What the hell? Are you all? Are you people terrified of using big words?
I'm a typical Gen Xer. I graduated high school and did some college.
God grief, simping. Give me a simping sus. Give me a frickin' break.
Oh, hey, look, it's Justin.
Finally, Chaz Bono changed the profile
I think I'm so cool because you simp and sus. Ooh.
All right, Justin, what's your thoughts on this dislikes? People are really hot about this. I don't care.
Stupid. It's stupid.
Okay.
I mean,
it is stupid.
What do you want me to say? Like, other than it's dumb.
Do you see
I think everyone else on this panel would agree. Like, this is the dumbest fucking thing ever.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Wait. Are you saying dumb that they're doing it, or dumb that people are upset about it?
Dumb that they're doing it.
Wrong.
Wrong. Panel mostly disagrees with you, Justin.
Okay.
Well,
I agree with this gentleman here.
Okay.
Well, no, I just don't think there's any point to it. But for guys who get more dislikes than likes, okay. I mean,
I don't. I hover around 90% likes.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. But even if you don't agree, I want to know why. I really want to
stream. I explained why.
Stupid internet games, Justin. We can't play dumb about what's really happening online. There's a lot of targeted campaigns to downvote mob on stuff that aren't really invested in the thing or just down to voting for reasons. Of course,
my hate of this video needs to be seen. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yes, it can help corporations. I'm not oblivious.
I hated this video needs to be. What kind of videos do you watch, dude? I'm like what? Like,
did you hear what I said at all?
No, I did hear what you said, and
I was mocking the people who are upset about this.
No, I got that. But I feel like people don't like something that should be fine. I'm not talking about like people who just mass dislike something just because they hate it forever. Fuck those guys.
They can still dislike it. They can still hit the button.
They're just not instantly showing it to the viewers.
No one's saying they're not allowed to dislike something. They can dislike it. They can comment. They can share it. Dislike away your heart out.
Okay.
That's not what we're talking about. It's the issue is they're not letting it be visible, and that's what people are crying about.
Okay, so why don't you like it to be visible?
I didn't say I don't like it visible. I'm saying it's stupid to be upset about it.
Okay. Well, I disagree. I don't think it's entirely stupid to dislike something like that.
Again, you're mixing words. I never said it was stupid to dislike something. I said it's stupid to be upset about people not being able to see the dislikes. That's what I said.
Okay, all right. I kind of get that, but logic, the only reason why I came on is because Saggy looked like Chaz Bono for a second there. That's the only reason why I wanted to come on.
Lunga, your whole argument is basically.
I'm not talking to any of you.
I love you, Saggy.
No,
just
not.
You changing to me is not going to help anything.
Saggy Bono.
I have problems. I'm up
here.
Saggy Bono.
Tony,
okay.
I that is the biggest stretch I've ever seen. I'm talking about one thing in the quadrillion possible things people can get upset about, and you just jump to I don't like. I think it's stupid for people to get upset about anything. That false equivalency makes absolutely no sense what you just said. Just because I said this is stupid does not mean I think people getting upset about anything is stupid. That itself is stupid.
Something that is stupid for people to be upset about.
We just had a whole exchange about this.
You had an exchange of why you don't agree with it, why you think that it's okay to get rid of it, but you didn't say why it's stupid for people to be upset. If this is the way it was and people are used to it, change always upsets people.
because things are the way they were and they're used to it, let's not upset them, right? Because let's just stagnate. Let's not advance. Let's not change anything. Let's just stagnate, right?
Well, you also have to remember that they removed dislikes from comments a long time ago. I remember I used to see those. So how about this, Tony? I'll play devil's advocate for a second. What's the difference between removing that versus removing that?
I don't think there is that much of a difference, other than that disliking a comment is aimed at the commenter and not so much the video.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm going anymore. I don't know. I don't know where
See, because what it sounds like to me from I'm a small creator. I don't get a lot of dislikes, likes, or whatever views, but it sounds like the people on one side are upset because they do get a lot of dislikes and they're happy now. No more dislikes. Now I'm going to be up in the algorithm, and now my videos will be seen by a bunch more people.
That's an assumption. That money. Do you have any proof to this, or are you just assuming?
Well, Jarbo's whole argument was, look at what happened to my channel because people were dislike bombing me, and if maybe they weren't.
Was one event though.
That is, and that is that is a significant factor that people tend to overlook, which is that you can the ramifications of disliking something. There are actual, there are consequences to those kind of campaigns, and that's the whole.
How big of a YouTuber do you think you would be, Matt, if no one dislike bombed your videos?
No, it's not the issue of dislike bombing the video. Again, you're
building a narrative, Tony? You're building a narrative.
You completely ignored everything that I said. The data points I brought up is all about average view duration.
Right, average.
That is what YouTube cares about.
Dislike your video.
Yeah, so when someone comes in and they dip out in the first 15 seconds, and they do this tens of thousands of times. This isn't like some small.
It'll nuke your channel.
It nukes the channel.
Stop them from doing that without hitting the dislike?
Because there's no visual incentive.
They know that if they go to your channel and they watch
here's the thing.
Seconds and dip out, then it'll.
Yeah, they here's the thing. Yeah, they know that. But again, when you start removing the visual incentive, because if they don't know, if they can't see what's happening, if they don't see the response, then they lose interest.
The way you're framing it is like protecting. It sounds like you're protecting people who just naturally get a bunch of dislikes.
Because what I'm talking about here is an overall culture of BS. This is something that's been going on for years. See, this is the thing: is I'm not some nobody who hasn't been around for a decade. I followed the trends. Did I screw my channel? Absolutely. That doesn't mean that I don't have knowledge on the subject. That doesn't mean that I haven't gone to VidCon or gone to YouTube Central in LA and gone to other conferences and spoken with executives and engineers and actually had conversations with them, discussing the algorithm, discussing the layout of the platform. And the thing with it is, though, is the reason why this is such a massive problem has a lot to do with how compartmentalized YouTube is as a whole. The right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing. That's a big factor here.
Yeah, but is the solution to get rid of dislikes? Is that really like a big step?
I think the solution would be, in my mind, the probably the best solution would be to get rid of them, right? And that would be the easiest solution. It's very similar to when YouTube got rid of the public API over subscriber numbers. Everyone lost their shit about that. Oh my God, I can't fire up a live stream and watch somebody tank in real time. I can't turn someone's channel falling apart as a game, because that's what they were doing. They did it to me. They've done it to other people as well.
Yeah. And so, one thing we're not addressing here, too, Max, is it sounds like to me, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're defending the right of people to hurt other people's channels just because they don't like them. Because that's literally the argument you're making. I have not heard a salient argument other than, well, we have the right to be able to be dicks to other people. That's the only argument I'm hearing.
Well, that is in America we do have that right to be dicks.
Sure. But you're gonna say that like someone like Matt is wrong for wanting to like help his channel. I mean, I would think someone defending their channel, I think, is a little more important than your right to be a dick. Sorry.
Right, I'll agree with you, but I'm saying, he's presenting this argument as if he's some altruistic, I'm seeing the greater good for everybody. Well, we know it's all about his own personal channel.
I don't like Matt.
Here's the thing. I've come to terms with the fact that that channel is dead.
New member, the Glimmering Harpy.
Like, that's the thing. I've come to terms with that about that other channel. It's been 3 years. What I'm talking about here is I don't want what happened to me to happen to other people. I don't want people to go through that amount of harassment. I don't want people to be treated like that, because it's not just specifically the dislike. It's a lot of other things that went into it, because let's be fair, a lot of people are kind of jerks and they get off on hurting other people and they get off on being mean to other people. And that's the whole point.
It's a sadistic.
I'm sorry, Justin. Listen, I know we could have a back and forth here, but I don't really feel like going over the charity argument right now. So I'm going to ask that you be quiet.
I'm not going over any charity argument.
SJW types.
Oh my God,
SJW types do the same thing.
Oh my goodness.
SJW types do the same thing on Twitter. They do the same thing on Twitter, and people on your side of the fence, cry about how mean these SJWs. You can't even talk to them. They're crazy. They're this. They're just they can't have a civil conversation.
I'm sorry. You're not gonna twist it right now. No.
That's not fair. I don't like when that.
Yeah, it wasn't fair, Justin.
It's not even invalid. I'm here listening, and I'm just like, oh my God, people are dicks on the internet. Oh my God, a side joke, and come on, get your heads out of your asses. I'm not for anybody. I'm not against anybody. So let's just. I'm here to listen. That's it.
This is a tactic. You ask a question, we answer it, and then you go, "Oh, you're complaining about people." No, we're not. You asked the question.
Right.
And the answer to that question, Justin, is what we're telling you. Just because you don't like it doesn't change the fact that is the answer to your question.
I am not unsatisfied or satisfied either way. I'm just listening.
I am too, CJH. I don't know what's going on. I've come.
But I'm sorry. I listen. I'm a dick on the internet. Okay, I don't care. I know I am.
Breaking news.
Right, exactly. Look, let me look at what I'm doing here right now. Okay, I'm a dick on the internet.
That fucking face, that fucking smile is like
exactly. Yeah. I'm a dick on the internet, so it's not like I'm like saying, you're a horrible person. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that if my it's not a right, my choice to be a dick on the internet is infringed, I'm not going to cry about it because it's not that big of a deal in my life.
You'll find other ways to be a dick. That's fine.
Being a dick is not that important to me. That's the difference. To a lot of people, it's very important, and that's a sad, sad way to live a life. If being a dick is that important to you,
if that's
absolutely sad.
Yes, if that's your sole purpose in life is just to be an asshole. Okay, I get that. See, we're getting somewhere. I'm not trying to just be an asshole. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to understand, a different perspective. That's it.
But when we're talking about the mass dislikes, Justin, let's not lie to ourselves and not believe that a good chunk of those are people just being dicks because they're professional dicks. Let's be real.
If they were professional dicks, they'd be more creative than that.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
No. The internet is literally full of people who do this like it's a job without getting paid. Not a little amount.
They're
it's not a minority.
Just to dislike. Yeah, I agree with you. That is a very sad life to live. If you're your clearly your entire purpose for your sole bane of existence is just to dislike a video. Fuck that. No,
dude. Just yesterday, I talked about this when I was on the stream earlier. Just yesterday, on my main channel, I unlisted every video. Every video I unlisted. I said, F it, moved on. Because they all get attacked nonstop. It's been 3 years. And even videos that are unlisted, just yesterday, a comment popped up. Just came here to dislike and tell you to go fuck yourself. On an unlisted video. That's what I'm talking about. That's the whole point. Is like a video is
dislike and go fuck yourself.
Yeah. 3 years later. That is the whole issue. People who do not let this stuff go.
No one else sees light humor in that at all.
It's an everyday sort of thing. There's not humor
for an unlisted video.
I forgot. We're talking to an indoctrinated individual here. They're not going to quite understand. When you come back from the Kool-Aid.
No, you fucking idiot. I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of the guy who went out of their way to go to an unlisted video and dislike it.
But my whole point, is that this is how far this shit goes. And it's not just me. It's a lot of other people. It's a lot of what do you think? You think we do this simply because we're just as
many people as you think it does? That's what I think. I think it affects a small minority of YouTube creators.
There are millions of people that use this platform that are creators on this platform. There are over 2 billion individual active monthly users. 500 hours of content uploaded every single minute. People watch every single day. To sit there and act like it's just
review bombed. How many of them
we don't know. We don't know the vast majority of it because there's so many people.
This is to the whole argument. Prove there's trolling on the internet. Let's not.
We all know there's trolling on the internet. I'm just saying, is it as big of a problem as you guys are making?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And if you don't see that, you're lying to yourself.
You guys are in the muck, so everything is muck to you guys.
No.
You're not. No, well, hold on a second. Okay. These are two guys who are, let's just be honest, are polarizing. I think that's fair to say, right? That's not my fucking. Well, it is my fucking face, but it's
Justin. Wait a minute. First of all,
just my
videos over the past year and a half? Have you watched any of my videos over the last year and a half?
Probably
none of my videos are polarizing. None of my videos are social commentary. None of my videos are drama.
You're missing my point. You're missing my point, though.
You applied a label to me. That's not true.
No. Hold on a second. No. Just because somebody doesn't agree with you doesn't mean that you just have to go on a massive dislike rampage. Oh my god, that's like it's gonna hurt people physically. Like what the fuck? It's that kind of mindset that I totally understand.
Sure, should it be great if it was my mindset? Shit. But you need to retract that because that's not my mindset. What you described maybe is
I wasn't describing your mindset.
You said
I was
you were
describing somebody who might disagree with something that you said. That's it.
You literally just said we're talking about two guys here who, let's be fair, are polarizing. That's what you just said. Talking about me and Jarbo. Now, how am I polarizing? Why? When I come in here, my channel, first of all, I hover around 95 likes ratio. I do not have massive dislike bombing happening on my channel. Okay, it hasn't happened in over a year and a half, and it was only like 1 or 2 videos when, oh, guess what? It was Fandom Menace videos. That's when it happened, Justin. Now, since then, have not got nothing. And my videos on my channel are not polarizing videos. I don't do these kind of streams like Max does.
You didn't call your videos polarizing.
No, you said, how am I polarizing if my channel is not polarizing? Let's be fair.
I think you're missing the point. I think you're missing the point entirely. You know, when I say you're polarizing...
guys. I'll see you.
All right, thanks, Carl.
Okay.
Take care. No, I mean, if anything, you have strong opinions and you share it. That's it. That's really it. And people can either like it or not like it.
Justin,
that's not an
have
insult
you
on
watched my channel? Have you watched my channel? Just say no, because I know you haven't.
It doesn't even matter because it's not.
It does, because you cannot tell me what I do if you don't watch me.
When you're on other
panels.
Sorry,
that is the most ignorant thing I've ever heard. You cannot say
not
this is what you do.
You've ever heard.
That is not what you cannot say.
Have you been on any of my panels?
That
no.
Is not.
There's a lot of ignorance that goes along.
That is not.
Mostly
to be
from
fair,
me.
We're making assumptions about
Justin,
him too.
You cannot sit here and tell me what I do like a matter of fact when you have not even watched what I do. Get it? You can't base my entire YouTube career off of 2 or 3 streams you've seen me on Max's channel.
You're kind of latching onto something that doesn't exist. No, you're not listening to my overall point.
You called me polarizing. Let's be fair, polarizing. Explain that. I'm countering your explanation because your explanation is incorrect because you are uneducated in my channel.
I think you're just reaching for an argument when I was trying to actually defend you, and
no.
I'm
debunking your argument because it kills your argument from the get-go when you're incorrectly
all right,
labeling
fine.
it.
I won't even bother trying then. Okay, all right.
Or
cool.
Make a salient point instead of just making shit up.
I'm not making any shit up.
If you're saying I'm polarizing or my channel's polarizing, you are.
When you appear on other channels, yeah, sure, it can be polarizing. Absolutely.
Oh, what? The 2 or 3 times you've seen me here on Max's channel, bro? You know I do. I have an old channel where I do streams like every fucking day. Don't talk about this shit there.
Yeah. Keep going. You know, I'm not gonna try to come to your defense.
You're incorrect. So just maybe admit it or don't, and people will see you.
No, I'm saying you're wasting your time.
And so are you.
Yeah. Okay. So what the fuck are we doing here?
I don't know what any of us are doing here.
I don't know. All I know is I wasn't throwing labels on you, but you're going to throw them incorrectly on me, and you're wrong.
Whatever. You can try to win an argument all day. Jesus Christ.
There's no trying here. It just happened.
Do or do not. There is no try, I guess. When someone is like, fuck this, I guess it's winning.
Hey, Max, how tired are you?
I don't know what the hell's going on. I actually was making emojis.
Yeah, feel free to use
is that going to be for channel memberships? Come on, man, get on that.
It is. I have 40 members now.
Dude, awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, Rhea convinced me.
Hey, Max, you can feel free to use Snooki Tellerico if you'd like. You feel free to use it.
I have to use H-bar. I already made the H-Barts emoji.
Oh, you don't want to use it because you don't want to lose that 99 cents.
No, I do like Snooki Tellerico. I do like it. I'm going to use... Actually, can you send that to me? I might use it in a thumbnail.
Yeah.
But Rhea became a member on a second channel just to get another emoji. So we want the foe. We want the foe. See? The foe not in Spider-Man. Might be the name of the emoji. I don't know what to name it, though. What should I name it, Rhea? You pick. Because you can name the emoji. So, how's everyone doing? All
right, so I get the Tommy Tellerico reference. I don't get the Snooki thing. What's the Snooki?
Oh, you missed the explanation. Promoted with great promise, yet failed the fans.
Oh, okay. I still don't get it, but okay.
It's like Snoke from Star Wars.
Really? What don't you get? The Snoke part of it or the Tommy Tellerico part of it?
No, it was the selling in advance thing. I thought that was a Tommy thing that I didn't understand.
No, I said promoted with great promise. I didn't say selling in advance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I associated that with Tommy Tellerico, not necessarily the Snoke
because
part.
His fans promote him and Yamiko with great promise.
No, I get that now. I'm just not as well educated on that because that's I'm not an idiot for not knowing that.
No, that's why I'm explaining it. I didn't say you're an idiot. I'm just explaining it.
You were laughing at me. Jeez.
I gotta go.
I have a right to laugh, Justin. Okay, I have a right to laugh.
As I do, as I do as well. And we had a great back and forth.
Infringe on my laughing rights. It's in the First Amendment.
Yeah, it says you can laugh at this shit in the subtext in very small. It's like the it's clear as crystal, black and white, and Willy Wonka's fucking. You can't even fucking read it. It's right there. You can laugh.
Max is falling asleep, just so you know. Max is
I'm trying. I don't know what the name. Just the foe. I'm trying to make the emoji so Rhea can use it before we end the stream. Okay, Rhea, go.
Hey, so I heard John Campia's in the news.
Yes, he is. Do you think he did it on purpose?
I think he just wanted to point out Tobey Maguire's dick. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. So what? If anything, this is good news.
Yeah, but he's very hypocritical because he complains about leakers. So.
Well, he gave me a reason to see the movie. All right. Another one. Okay. All right. I would have been disappointed if they weren't in the movie. And if it turns out that they're not, then that's going to piss me off.
Oh, you know what, Max? Let's show the thumbnail that I did not get to use because I didn't end up streaming.
Oh, yeah, sure. You should have done it. This is what I always tell you. You should have done it. Why didn't you do that?
Because I got tired and you didn't answer. And
what's wrong with this?
I fell asleep. I was trying to, hate culture, inappropriate.
Yeah, but both these bitches need big black phallic objects going into their mouths.
Whoa,
Jesus!
My name is not Jeremy.
No, I don't give a shit what your name is. That's what it looked like to me. I thought that's what the symbol is.
It's an X back there. Yeah, it kind of looks like. I see what he's talking about now. I didn't notice that before.
What?
The X looks like things going.
It's the picture was the YouTube with the X over the thumbs down.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know that's what it was. Yeah.
You really 2 black lines you're gonna associate to dongs? Really? That's what you're gonna associate them as?
Yeah, I'm 12. Don't you remember? Come on.
Okay, I think I'm gonna end the show because I don't know what to do anymore. I'm kind of out of energy. Thank you for coming on, Snooki Talarico. I mean Longa. Tony, thanks for adding nothing to the conversation.
No problem.
I think he was trying. I think he was trying.
Yeah. Okay. No, he tried. You
guys are just too fucking. You guys are too involved in this shit. It's not that big.
No, I could give this two shits about
Tony,
this.
You are honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. You're the person I know on YouTube that dislikes the most, uses the button the most. I know you do. And you're like, yeah.
Well, I disagree with a lot of shit. What do you want me to do?
You don't like something, you dislike it, okay?
It just seems like you're looking for things to disagree with. If there's that many things that
if I'm making a video on something,
disproportionately downvoting over liking stuff, what are you doing with your life? Are you just forcing yourself to watch shit you hate? I mean, I just don't get it.
No, Max is commenting because I make videos on stuff, and if I'm talking about something and disputing the video in question, of course I disliked it because I'm disputing it. I'm not agreeing with what it was said. I mean, maybe I should start making videos on things that I agree with. Then Max will be happy when he sees all the thumbs up.
I mean, listen, in general, you personally just finding something like Max's word organically and doing a video on it and then clicking the downvote button, that's your prerogative. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, that isn't the issue. The issue is people upset about it not being seen. That's the problem.
Well, I can understand the argument of, hey, this video is getting a lot of dislikes disproportionately. And is it because, that creator did something wrong to some people and they're just disliking it without even listening to the actual substance of the video? I understand that argument of just you running the dislikes because that's stupid. That's stupid. If it's unrelated to something that, I don't go and dislike, a bunch of people's videos just because they exist. Fuck that.
I don't dislike anyone's videos. I've never disliked anyone. I've never disliked videos where people talk shit about me.
You don't dislike videos?
No,
it helps.
I don't. I seriously, I don't.
I've used it maybe 10 times in my whole life.
Look, I understand if you don't go out of your way to do it. Yeah, but to say
no, I have never hit that button.
Like,
I have never
disliked...
hit that button. I have never hit that button. Ever.
Okay.
And even the like button, I've only hit a few times, and it's only for people that are friends that I want to help their channel.
Oh,
but I don't normally hit either button.
All right, so you're just like neutral on the buttons.
If there was a meh button, he'd be all about that.
A meh button. Yeah.
Even the comments. Max, you can attest to this. When we were arguing back and forth, when you were talking about, Lunga, I try to help you. I put comments in there, and what do I tell you in the comments? I go, Max, I don't give a fuck about the comment section. I don't care. I know you do. But I don't care. The only reason why I have to bring it up in my videos is because of the freaking algorithm. So I gotta tell people to like and comment because it's for the algorithm. You know what I mean? But personally, I don't give a shit. I don't read the comments.
I didn't even get to react to Jeremy today. I had his link video in this description. I was gonna react. I'm not doing that now. I'm not doing that now.
Yeah, people come at me like I'm gonna get Lunga, and they're gonna like dislike, read. I'm like, I don't even look at it, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not like I know you kind of quarter me on that side of the fence, the fandom menace. I don't go out of your way to dislike your videos. Like, fuck that. I have a life to get to.
We've already established you don't even look at my videos, so I mean,
I look at them. I look at them. I just don't click.
You haven't looked at a video of mine unless Fandom Menace was in the title, and that hasn't happened in a year and a half.
It's okay. You haven't watched any of my videos, so I think we're square. We're good.
I have never claimed I
gotta be real with Justin. I don't know if he watches my other videos except the ones I'm talking about Fandom stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, I listen to that for the entertainment value.
Yeah. Okay. See. So I don't know if he watches.
And also, I know you as a person, so it makes it funnier.
Yes. Okay. All right. No, I mean, I'm not criticizing you. I'm just like, he shows up usually when I'm like, even Echo Base. Echo Base was in the chat. Echo Base is only here when I'm talking about the certain subject.
To be fair, the only times I show up are when you're live, and I'm like, hey, what's up? What's going on? What are you going to be talking about? What kind of other hot water can I just boil myself into?
Yeah. But I do want to say before we end the stream, I believe Justin is his own man, his own opinions. I don't think he's into the group think. I think he just his opinion sometimes go not true, man.
I don't even know what the group is thinking.
Well, right here you don't listen. Okay. No, because it is kind of an insult, and it's kind of a weak, calling someone weak-minded when you say you give into groupthink and you don't think for yourself. That doesn't necessarily how it is, but here's the thing. If you find a bunch of people that you realize completely align with how you feel, you're going to, just by being close to them, agree with a lot of things. So it's not necessarily a group think, it's just a hug box, if you will. You know what I mean?
Well, he's here occasionally, so I think he is very open to different opinions.
I mean, like I said, going right to saying groupthink and people don't think for themselves. There are a lot of people like that, yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean everyone is like that. Don't be so quick to
jump on people sometimes. I mean, like, Jesus, I fell for it one time, but like, my God, like, it's okay. Some people come in with good intentions, and it's okay, and some people just want to listen.
Yeah, man.
And I don't know how many people you've encountered who have tried to straight up screw you over, but I'm like, I don't see a point in that. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, this is the fucking internet. I don't care. I don't. This might be a hippie mindset of me, but I'm just like, I'm not out to get you, dude. So,
I honestly, at this point, I have no idea who you're talking to, me or Max.
I'm talking. Dude, I'm talking to you, Lunga.
Okay. You're talking about that one stream when we were on Max's, and if you want to play it back, you can watch it. I was sitting here talking, you came in, and you literally came at my throat the moment you walked in, Justin. You did. That's why I immediately put up my defenses, because you came in at my throat the moment you walked in. You did.
You also asked, like, hey, is shouting out in the movie theater, like, isn't that just showing the fans' enthusiasm or some shit like that. I was like, no, that's being rude at the movie theater. That I don't know. That was a dumb argument to begin with. Like, I don't even know why we had that. So, like, again, I'm saying, like, you know, we have lives outside of this
I don't even remember. Yeah, I didn't even remember what the argument was about. All I know is you came in and came at me. So, of course I'm going to defend myself. I'm not going to just sit here and roll over for you. Of course I'm going to defend myself.
Yeah, but sometimes you know, I have noticed on other streams, you know, you'll be like, okay, this guy is gonna come in and he's gonna, you know, take a giant crap on me or try to. I don't give that much of a shit.
No, it only depends. It's only if it's someone I've had experience with in the past who's done
it. Okay, cool. I'm sorry that happened to you. Whatever that means, but whoever that was, but
if okay. Justin, if you're walking down the street and some dude punches you. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? And then a month later, you're walking down the same street and you see the dude walking towards you. Are you going to just walk up to him and say, hey, what's up? Or are you going to be like, man, the dude might punch me again?
Well, I didn't punch you in the face, did I?
It's Justin.
All right, well,
I understand what you're trying to say. You're talking about that other person, the pet. Yeah, and you know what? That's I totally understand that.
Our producer Lucky Day. We're ending the stream in a few minutes here, but I think he has a comment here that was that's good to end the show. So, what are the results of this conversation? What has been decided here? Absolutely nothing.
Max has no control over streams. That's the only thing we know for sure.
Yes, I think I can second that motion that Max has no control. He doesn't own his channel anymore. That's it.
Yeah.
And he was rejected from Slipknot 7 times. 7 times. My God, with that mask.
But I would like to close out the stream saying, guys, listen, the Amico's coming. Be happy. It's coming. I know it looks like it's not, but me and my people are working really hard. I'm working on music. I know it has absolutely nothing to do with the video game system.
It does have something to do with video
games. But trust me, it's coming. It's going to be in your mailboxes soon. I know I'm selling, you know, NFTs and cards that you can't play the games yet, but
I should cut this
it's
right
coming.
now.
It's coming.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I honestly think it would be funnier if you replace the face with Mario Lopez. I don't know why.
Well, we're talking about Mr. Tellerico, so.
No, I know.
Here's the original one, Justin. There's the original.
No, that's okay. I'm talking about
this is member on member
and it all leads to this.
And I disavow member on member crime.
I just think it would be funnier if it was Mario Lopez's head. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe if Mario does something stupid. Okay.
We don't need.
You got a problem with me, Justin? Huh? Do I gotta find another enemy on the internet? Is that what it's gotta be? Huh? I gotta have another person who's gotta give me shit? Huh? What's your problem, dude?
Tony's just like hiding behind his name.
He's getting away.
It's just like nope. I'm gonna hide behind the bushes. I'm just gonna sit here.
I don't know Andy Signor personally, so I don't know.
I don't know him either. I've just had like
because I don't want to know you or you. I don't even know why I'm here.
Why do you sound like Kermit the Frog?
Because that's how Andy Signor sounds.
They say Tony sounds.
No,
like
it's the back of the throat. It's the back of the throat that makes it sound like that.
You know, Kermit the Frog is more like this.
Ray is talking about Joy Division or New Order in the. I like them both. Yeah.
Kermit the Frog here. Yeah. What are we talking about?
I'm talking about ending the show. Connection. You know what? Tony, you can end the show this time. I never thought you'd be on my stream so much. You end the show. Tell people good night. Don't talk about booty grease though, please. Just end the show. That's for your channel.
Why not talk about booties? What's wrong with that?
All right, do whatever. Talk about booty grease. End the show for me, please.
Well, I'm just saying, you know how we do it on my channel and now here on Max's channel. Love, peace, booty grease, and we out this bitch.
All right, bye everyone. Oh no.
Why did you put me on? I've been asking to come on for a long time.
I already ended the broadcast. Oh no.
What the hell? No, it still says live in the corner.